2026 is shaping up to be the moment when imagination and technology finally collide, bringing worlds so detailed, so alive, they'll make you question what's real. From vast, open worlds built on Unreal Engine 5 to cinematic adventures that blur the line between movie and game, the next generation of gaming is about to explode. Star Atlas isn't just a game, it's an evolving universe. Built on the Solana blockchain, this massive sci-fi strategy and exploration project blends interstellar politics, economy, and player-driven governance into a living digital galaxy. Players can own fleets, mine asteroids, control planets, and even shape the economy through real-time market systems powered by its own tokens. The team continues to update and expand the project, recently wrapping up its Holosim beta and launching the Star Atlas Summer event, which introduced major interface improvements, lore expansions, and community governance updates. While there's still no confirmed full release date, Star Atlas remains one of the most ambitious Web3 projects in gaming, a fusion of strategy, metaverse design, and grand sci-fi storytelling.
This is going to change everything.
In Neverness to Everness, you step into the shoes of an appraiser, a mysterious investigator navigating the crossroads of urban life and supernatural anomalies. Developed by Hada Studio, the creators behind Tower of Fantasy, this supernatural open-world action RPG blends modern cityscapes with otherworldly forces. You'll explore the hidden corners of Heathrow, from neon-lit streets to surreal distortions of reality, using traversal, combat, and investigation to uncover the truth behind the city's ever-shifting balance. The world constantly blurs the line between human and anomaly, with strange entities lurking in the fog and memories haunting every alley. The developers recently hosted their containment test phase on PC, offering players the first glimpse into this haunting universe.
Unreal. Watch out, don't blink!
The Horizon Festival is heading east, and this time it's landing in Japan. Forza Horizon 6 brings the heart of Japanese car culture to life, with everything from the buzzing neon of Tokyo's vertical highways to the serene beauty of mountain roads draped in cherry blossoms. It's the most ambitious Horizon yet. With seasonal shifts that go beyond simple weather changes, they carry deep cultural significance, turning each season into an emotional journey through Japan's landscape. Spring is painted in blossoms, autumn burns with crimson leaves, and winter transforms the countryside into a silent wonderland. Expect dynamic racing through tight city streets, winding Touge routes, and sweeping coastal highways, all recreated with incredible realism. From drifting under neon lights to tearing through misty mountain passes, this is a love letter to car enthusiasts and Japan's legendary street racing heritage. Step into a realm where mythology and mortality intertwine. Swords of Legends, the next evolution of the Gujian universe, invites you to play as Pan, an underworld enforcer who returns to the surface to guide lost souls toward peace. Revealed at Gamescom 2025, this cinematic action RPG trades sprawling open worlds for a wide linear design, expansive yet rich in narrative focus. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, its visuals breathe life into a world where spiritual beauty meets the decay of the mortal plane. You'll command mystical weapons, chain together devastating combos, and summon spirit companions forged from monster souls. Every encounter is a balance between grace and brutality as Pan walks the line between the living and the dead. There's no official release date yet, but from what's been shown, Swords of Legends looks poised to become one of the most visually stunning and emotionally charged adventures in recent memory.
Here we go again.
Quiet. You. A soulless husk. Why wrestle rogues when their artifacts can do?
It's chaos across the cosmos in Marvel Cosmic Invasion, a stylish 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up developed by Tribute Games and Dotemu, the team behind TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Here, you'll choose 2 Marvel heroes and switch between them in real time, unleashing combos and tag team attacks against waves of intergalactic enemies. The roster is stacked with legends: Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Storm, Silver Surfer, Venom, Phyla-Vell, and the newly announced duo, Black Panther and Cosmic Ghost Rider. The villain behind it all? The fearsome Annihilus, bringing destruction from the negative zone to the streets of New York. From skyscraper rooftops to alien dimensions, the action never stops, driven by explosive animation and nostalgia-fueled energy. It's pure arcade joy, built for both solo and co-op play. Few games have carried as much mystery, or as much anticipation, as Ark 2. Once expected to release in 2023, the sequel to Ark Survival Evolved has spent years in the shadows, evolving behind closed doors. Developers have since admitted that the project was put on hold for a time, but now they're cautiously preparing for an early access phase sometime between 2026 and 2027. When it finally arrives, ARK2 will mark a bold shift in tone and gameplay, a more grounded, melee-focused survival experience that some describe as Souls-like. Gone are the purely sandbox mechanics. In their place, a deeper narrative, reactive world events, and combat that feels weighty and personal. You'll still tame dinosaurs and survive in a hostile prehistoric world, but this time, the emphasis is on immersion, on feeling every strike, every storm, and every desperate moment of survival.
Every day is a fight to survive.
In the Expanse Osiris Reborn, the cold vacuum of space is not your enemy. Humanity is. Set in the universe of the acclaimed sci-fi saga, this new third-person action RPG from Owlcat Games lets you live the dangerous life of a Pinkwater security mercenary stationed on the asteroid Eros. What starts as a simple shore leave spirals into conspiracy, chaos, and interplanetary intrigue. You'll forge your path as an Earther, Martian, or Belter, each background shaping how others see and treat you. Command a loyal crew, issue tactical orders in real time, and engage in intense cover-based combat with specialized abilities that can turn the tide of battle. Choices matter, alliances shift, and the vastness of space offers no mercy. Deeply inspired by Mass Effect, this game blends moral decisions, cinematic storytelling, and the politics of survival across the solar system.
What the hell happened here? Hey, buddy.
The emotional journey continues in Planet of Lana 2 Children of the Leaf, the long-awaited sequel to one of gaming's most beautiful adventures. Lana and her loyal companion Mue return to their home planet, Novo, to face new mysteries and threats lurking beneath its surface. The world is now grander and more diverse than ever, from frozen mountain peaks to glowing underwater ruins and ancient forest temples where life itself seems to whisper secrets. The bond between Lana and Mue grows deeper through new gameplay mechanics, stealth sequences, wall jumping, sliding, and cooperative puzzles that rely on trust and timing. The art style remains painterly and poetic, capturing moments of quiet wonder between heart-pounding danger. Set to release in 2026 for PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and Nintendo Switch, Children of the Leaf expands every part of the original, the scale, the emotion, and the storytelling, promising another unforgettable voyage through nature, friendship, and survival. The legendary fighting franchise returns, and it's ready to evolve. Virtua Fighter 6, also known as the new Virtua Fighter project, is being developed by Ryuga Gotoku Studio, the team behind Yakuza and Like a Dragon. Sega has confirmed this isn't just another re-release, it's a full-scale rebirth of the series, pushing it into the modern era with cinematic presentation and a brutal new mechanic called Uprising Mode. This dynamic damage accumulation system means every fight tells a story. Bruises form, stamina fades, and every blow leaves a mark, visually and mechanically. While the project is still early in development, fans can expect the franchise's trademark realism, deep combat systems, and precision-based gameplay to return, powered by next-gen visuals. Meanwhile, Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage launches this October as a bridge to the future, keeping the fighting spirit alive while the next evolution of Virtua Fighter prepares to rise from the arena flames. Legend of Ymir takes the grandeur of Norse mythology and fuses it with the high-tech world of blockchain gaming. Built by WeMade, this next-generation MMORPG invites players to explore a frozen world inspired by the gods and giants of old, but with a modern twist. Already live in South Korea, it's now preparing for a global launch with an ambitious, play-to-earn system centered around two currencies, G-WeMix and WeMix. Every victory in PvE or PvP, every quest and event, rewards you with in-game assets that can be traded, reinvested, or converted into real-world value. The system is designed with a financial backbone, a massive reserve fund to stabilize the in-game economy. Beyond its blockchain layer, Legend of Ymir is visually stunning, with massive world events, colossal bosses, and detailed character customization set against a world of frost and fire. The Painkiller Reboot is bringing back the iconic demon-slaying chaos that defined the early 2000s, now reborn with modern visuals and cooperative gameplay. Developed by Saber Interactive, this reimagining sends players through sprawling gothic battlefields, cemeteries, ruined cathedrals, and hellish arenas, armed with an arsenal of over-the-top weaponry. Classic favorites return alongside new, brutal tools, each one designed for maximum carnage. Tarot cards act as powerful buffs, letting you mix and match temporary abilities to fit your playstyle mid-combat. The game also introduces co-op for up to 3 players, along with roguelike arenas for endless replayability. Whether you're blasting through Horde solo or teaming up online, Painkiller channels the raw adrenaline of old-school shooters with a modern punch. The Anno series travels back in time, to the height of the Roman Empire. Anno 117. Pax Romana places you in the role of a Roman governor during the golden age of peace and expansion, when trade, culture, and politics shaped the ancient world. For the first time in the series, you'll choose your starting province, either Latium, the core of the Empire's heart, or Albion, the untamed Celtic frontier. Each region offers distinct challenges and opportunities. Rome's orderly grandeur or Albion's wild defiance. City building has evolved with diagonal construction and localized influence zones, making every settlement feel organic and alive. Resource management, diplomacy, and military strength are all at your disposal, but it's your leadership that will decide whether peace endures or rebellion brews.
And cultures. Build according to Roman. Your legacy will be remembered.
Grab your jellyfish nets. SpongeBob and Patrick are back in action. SpongeBob SquarePants. Titans of the Tide is a colorful 3D platformer bursting with cartoon chaos and pure nostalgia. Developed by Purple Lamp, the team behind Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated, this new adventure lets you swap between SpongeBob and Patrick on the fly, combining their unique movement and combat skills to solve puzzles and take down enemies. The story dives deep into a supernatural disaster caused by a clash between King Neptune and the Flying Dutchman, unleashing ghostly forces that have turned Bikini Bottom upside down. You'll glide through haunted reefs, explore spectral shipwrecks, and punch your way through possessed jellyfish armies, all with that signature SpongeBob humor.
There's treasure deep in the jungle.
What are we waiting for?
Float, but you can surf. Grab that ghost board if you want to get to the lighthouse.
From the creators of Returnal comes SAROS, a haunting sci-fi action experience that mixes the thrill of combat with the despair of cosmic isolation. You play as Arjun Devraj, a Soltari enforcer stranded on the dying world of Carcosa, a planet forever eclipsed by a shadow that refuses to lift. Unlike Returnal's endless time loops, SAROS introduces a new form of progression. Each death reshapes the world, but your upgrades and memories endure. The gameplay blends tight, kinetic gunfights with strategic use of the Soltari shield, a device that absorbs enemy fire and channels it into devastating counterattacks. The atmosphere is heavy and hypnotic, painted with surreal lighting and alien architecture that feels both sacred and terrifying.
Madness reigns. This world. I know that you are here, and I will.
Step behind the camera in Frame Zero, a psychological horror game that feels disturbingly real. You play as journalist Emma Sullivan, accompanied by her cameraman Daniel Foster, as they investigate the mysterious death of Father Gabriele Amorth, a priest and exorcist whose final ritual went horrifically wrong. Inside his crumbling apartment building, every room tells a story of fear, faith, and failure. The residents are all dead, their bodies twisted by something unseen, and the spirit of a blind girl, once the subject of the failed exorcism, now wanders the halls as a monstrous, vengeful entity. Gameplay unfolds through your camera lens. You'll document evidence, uncover hidden messages in the dark, and use light, sound, and instinct to survive. Welcome to the fractured future of Berlin, a city reborn in neon and corruption. In Neo Berlin 2087, you step into the role of Nolan, a detective haunted by loss and pulled into a web of lies after the murder of the city's police chief. His investigation leads him through the shining towers of the elite and into the decaying underbelly of the city's slums, where poverty and rebellion simmer under layers of metal and glass. Played in both first and third person, the game mixes stealth, investigation, and intense gunfights with cinematic flair. The world is alive with tension. Every encounter, every dialogue choice pushing you deeper into a story about control, betrayal, and the cost of progress. The developers describe it as a true cyberpunk noir experience, one where moral lines blur as fast as the city lights.
Like you, she needs your help.
I followed every thread.
Get ready for one of the most ambitious Marvel fighting games ever created. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls unites the explosive world of superheroes with the precision and intensity of anime-style brawlers. Co-developed by Arc System Works and PlayStation Studios, this 4 vs 4 tag-based fighter blends the flash and teamwork of Marvel vs. Capcom with the cinematic flair and accessibility of modern fighting titles. You begin each battle with a leader and one assist character, unlocking more team members mid-fight as you build momentum and break through stage walls. Every hit feels powerful, every transition stylish, complete with dramatic camera angles, environmental destruction, and smooth combo chains that let you swap fighters seamlessly. It's designed to be fast, spectacular, and deeply strategic at once. A game that has almost become myth itself, Beyond Good and Evil. 2 continues to live on, evolving behind the scenes at Ubisoft. Acting as a prequel to the beloved original, it promises to dive deep into the origins of the hybrid species and cosmic civilizations that define the first game's universe. You'll explore sprawling planets, bustling spaceports, and the chaotic edges of the galaxy as you uncover how humanity's ambition gave rise to a fractured, morally complex world. After years of silence and development turmoil, the project finally found new direction under creative director Fawzi Mesmar, following the departure of Michel Ancel. The recent Beyond Good and Evil remaster even added a new quest that ties directly into this sequel's story, giving players a small taste of what's to come.
Just as Ymir described it. True freedom.
The deep sea calls once again, and this time you won't be diving alone. Subnautica 2, built on Unreal Engine 5, expands the beloved underwater survival formula with full 4-player co-op, letting you and your friends explore the unknown depths together. But beneath the waves, turmoil brews. The game's development has faced major internal shifts, leadership changes, production delays, and controversy. Yet the team at Unknown Worlds insists the goal is clear: to deliver the most ambitious underwater world ever made. The sequel's early access release has now been pushed to 2026, allowing the developers to refine the ecosystem, story, and technical performance. Expect vast ocean biomes teeming with new alien life, advanced crafting systems, and a heavier narrative focus linking humanity's greed with nature's fury. After years of anticipation, Crimson Desert is finally preparing to unleash its breathtaking world. Set on the continent of Paywall, this open-world action-adventure from Pearl Abyss tells the story of Cliff, a mercenary leader caught in the chaos of collapsing kingdoms and ancient mysteries. Every battle, every conversation, every decision feels cinematic, a seamless blend of storytelling and action. Players can expect visceral melee combat, large-scale boss fights, and a vast landscape that stretches from icy tundras to crumbling fortresses, all rendered in stunning detail through the studio's proprietary engine. The game's physics and motion capture systems give each strike real impact, making every encounter feel alive. Originally scheduled for late 2025, the release has been moved to March 19th, 2026, giving developers time to polish this epic experience.
Fight! Fight for Paiwell!
Cover the truth that lies within, and let your heart speak without. Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.